Sure. There's a nondescript white van.
I reach into my pocket.
The door slides open. There's nobody in the back. You just hear a voice from the driver's side. Get in.
No.
Before we get started, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor, give it a like if you're watching on YouTube, or rate the episode if you're listening on your favorite audio casting app, whichever one. Those interactions do go a long way in helping us reach new people who will be interested in our Shadowrun content. We are also trying to hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this season. We are about halfway to our goal, and we can't do it without your help. Going into the recap for last episode, Bear and Spider had some issues, to say the least, ending with a wonderful explosion once again, and we'll be resolving that here once we start the episode. And of course, good old Amaging and Ghost got to delve into their past a little bit and find out some very interesting news. We'll see maybe what comes of that as well. We're delving into backstories and getting stuff and bringing it to the light. But before we get started, a quick word from our sponsor, us! That's right, chummers. If you have a cred stick burning a hole in your pocket and would like to support us and help keep the lights on, go over and check out our Patreon over at patreon.com/critical_hits. For just 5 new yen a month, you get a look behind the curtain and all the announcements to any of our upcoming projects, like our digital art project. We already have a whiz poster up for you to check out. We do appreciate all of your support to help us keep making this awesome content that we're bringing for you. And with that out of the way, let us dive directly into the episode by having Bear make a body test for jumping out of the window with a big fiery explosion from a drone that swooped down, fired a missile through the window. Kaboom. Bear grabbed Spider, jumped out of the window, and fell 1 story down on top of a parked vehicle. So, some good old augmented body here. Can you please roll your body?
Is there a target number, or do you want just the highest?
No, I have a target number for you. I'm getting there. Please roll your body against target number 8. You only take a moderate wound from crunching into this car.
Whoever's in that car is super dead.
There's nobody in the car. It was parked on the side of the street.
I feel much better about this then.
I'm sure you do. The car alarm does start going off, though.
Bear, can you walk? We gotta get out of here. We gotta go. Late now.
I'll gently put her on the road, and then I'd like to rip the hood open and yank the battery cables so the alarm stops.
Okay. Go ahead and strength me the hood off the car. All right, you can wrench the hood open and pull the cables on the battery. The annoying sound of the alarm subsides.
I'd like to put my arm around Spider and just drag her up to the sidewalk and walk casually. We don't know what happened. We're on a date.
Sure. With your slightly singed clothing, it's ripped up in the back, but you know, you're walking down the sidewalk like it's any other day. The apartment building is on fire. You can hear sirens in the background. Are we briskly walking away from the scene of another crime?
Absolutely. We are briskly walking.
Briskly walking.
Briskly but casually. Very important. Brisk but casual.
If you're running away from the scene of a bombing, you look guilty. So we're just going to try and blend into the crowd.
Okay, yeah, there is a crowd forming with onlookers. So how far are you?
Keep walking.
How far do you want to go?
What Lone Star tactics if they send somebody to investigate, like how far of a perimeter would they set up around the bombed building?
They're
Well,
going to cordon off the block, basically.
okay, so we're just gonna go 2 blocks away.
And then what are you doing once you get 2 blocks away? You're going through the hustle of the crowd. There are people running there. Oh, fire! Oh, fire! Fire!
Is there a public toilet?
No.
Is there a stuffer shack?
Probably a stuffer shack. There's almost one on every corner.
I'll take a coffee shop, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not eating food.
You can find a cafe.
Hey, why don't you go get a couple of espressos and maybe a croissant? I'm going to go hit the lav. I'll duck into the restroom and clean myself up a little bit, and then I'm going to call Otto.
It goes to voicemail.
I sigh heavily and then hang up.
Come out of the bathroom. The cafe is slightly empty. Most people have heard the shouts and screams down the block and wanted to go and investigate for themselves. It's just you all in the cafe. Other people have run out down the street to investigate the fire. Some fire engines start roaring down the street. You can see the flashing lights.
We really shouldn't stay downtown, especially because they're probably going to find out who that apartment belongs to. And our faces are already plastered all over because of that thing at the restaurant with the shooting and the driving. Yeah. Should we just try to like take an indirect route back to Asgard?
We're dead now. Winston and Erica, that's not going to work anymore. Too much heat. We need to call Skulder and Mully. I have an idea before we call Skulder and Mully. We need to go see Leap Boy.
Or we could just call him. Here, in fact, why don't you do that while I order another coffee?
I don't like phones or computers. I'd rather just go see him.
Or we could just call him, so I will just call Leap Boy, and then I will hand the phone to Bear.
Hey, LB, what's up?
Just starting to wake up, man. I haven't even had my energy drink yet.
Yeah, we were gonna come by with some monsters and some Scromano's pizza, but Spider said I had to call you first. I was just gonna show up, and it was gonna be a whole surprise thing. Also, please hide us for the next 4 hours.
I don't know what you mean. Hide you? Like,
Yeah, we're on our way.
what?
We'll bring pizza and caffeine. And then I have the best plan ever. You have an opportunity to supersede one of your greatest triumphs.
I already won my fighting tournament last month.
Okay, this is better and actually real life.
It was, you know what? I don't have the energy to explain it to you.
You know what? I'll be there in a few minutes with some Scromano's pizza and some energy drinks, maybe some scotch and cigars. We'll talk. I'm on my way.
He hangs up the phone. Okay, so you guys are going over to see Leap Boy. Back in Asgard, where all the fun happens, Amaging, you got to do that mind probe and then empty that guy's mind. What are you going to do with all of that now?
No, I told Otto, just leave me the head. I just need the head. You can have everything else.
You need the head.
I need the head.
Oh, okay. My bad. That's on me.
Are you carefully removing it or
No.
just like...
I don't know, man. We got like a hacksaw somewhere. I'll just go at the net.
Just take some time, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what. Do we got a chainsaw around here or something? I don't know.
However you want to do it. Gruesomely removed head later. You have the body. What are you going to do with that? Are you keeping it in cold storage?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna pack it up and I don't know, somewhere that probably isn't in the public. How often is the gym used?
I think we
Probably
have
not.
we have a freezer set up for you full of the meat. I got you.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to cut up a body in there. It's cold, you know? Fine, I'll go in the
Just
freezer.
use the room I have. Why do you got to make this complicated, Otto?
Okay.
Yeah, just use the torture room he was already in. What's
Yeah,
wrong with
my bad.
that?
That's on me. Sorry. I'll cut up the body and harvest it in bite-sized pieces.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are
And then
you leaving the head in the room, or are you taking it to Amaging?
I will take it to Amaging.
Are you knocking on his door, or are you just barging in like you
I mean,
usually
he's
do?
literally walking through my room, leaving the torture
Oh, that's
room.
right, because he has to come through. Never mind.
I do. Now, I still walk out of the room, close the door, knock, and then walk in. Amaging, my good sir. Head.
Can you
Also, I have a head for you, but
can you put it in the fridge for me till I need it?
fridge or freezer? Fridge doesn't last as long, but like, I don't know how soon you need it.
Put it in the freezer.
Okay. I'll go put it in the freezer.
Okay.
All right.
In the deep freeze it goes.
In the meantime, I want to go to the local post office
Okay.
and I want to get do they have like cold storage boxes?
Oh, I know what you're okay. You're wanting something that ships cold, so
Well, I just need the box.
yeah, it would be loaded with dry ice.
Okay.
So
can I-
yes, they can do that.
Yeah. I'll buy one of those and then
Okay.
on my way back to Asgard.
Okay, you have a box with dry ice in it.
So yeah, I'm gonna package the head up.
Okay.
Put a nice little note on the inside of it, like right draped across Vito's
face?
face.
Okay.
I'll be seeing you soon. Vinny.
That's all you wanted to say?
Hmm?
Be seeing you soon, Vinny.
I'm gonna pack it up and I'm gonna be carrying it around with me for a little bit.
The whole box? So you're just gonna carry it around with you after you write this note, like everywhere you go, or
Yeah,
Are
no,
you
I'm not
wanting to
letting
do
this. I'm
something
not letting this
specific
leave
with
my
it?
sight. I need this. I need this head for things.
so you're carrying around the box with you all over Asgard. So while you're carrying the box, you'll get a phone call on your special phone.
Pick up, Mr. Nemo. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Mr. Amaging. Doing well. How was the gift?
To look down at my box. So, it was a very chill experience.
Wonderful. Well, about that favor, would you be available to speak about it later this evening?
I would. Yeah, I've got all the time in the world right now.
Ah, fantastic. Do you have a dinner jacket?
I have like some out of date Trey chic clothing. Would that be?
I don't
Well
need
enough?
it to be. I don't need it to be in style. I just need to know that you have one.
Yes.
Excellent. Make sure you're wearing it and be at this location in Touristville at around 8:30 p.m.
Can I have a +1 on this?
A +1? That depends on who you plan on taking as your guest.
Is this place ghoul accommodating?
I would advise against it.
Giant mechanized chair?
Also tends to stand out.
Just me then.
Very well.
Look forward to seeing you. And then he hangs up.
I'm gonna call Otto.
It goes to voicemail. Otto doesn't carry his phone. He doesn't use it anymore. You hear it ringing.
In your own room.
Yeah. It actually, it's coming from the tunnel. It seems that if you investigate, when he stripped, he emptied his pockets and he forgot to grab his phone. You see that there's a missed call from Bear on it.
What is Bear call? I'll call Bear on my phone.
Bear, you and Spider are in the back of the taxi on the way to Leap Boys when your phone rings, and it appears that Amaging is calling you.
I see Amaging is calling, and
Yeah.
I click the button to send it to voicemail.
There you go, Amaging goes right to voicemail.
I'm gonna leave a voicemail. I hope whatever it is you're calling Otto for wasn't important because he doesn't have his phone. I'm going out tonight. Keep an eye on the place. Then that'd be the message.
Meanwhile, Ghost is super fine in his garage with his new creations. Spider and Bear, you'll get to the apartment complex that usually houses Leap Boy. And as you walk up to the door to get in, you just buzzed right in.
We'll head up. As we're going up the stairs, I'll order Scrominos and have it delivered here.
Yeah, you tried to use your phone in here, and it doesn't work. You get up to Leap Boy's level, get off on the elevator.
I draw my gun. If my phone doesn't work, I'm pulling my gun.
Going up to his door.
Hey, maybe I should go first. Because just go first. Just put the gun down, knock on the door.
Okay. You hear a few locks disengage, and then the door swings open.
Go inside. Hey, friend. Is there any answer?
There's no immediate answer, and then all the lights slowly start like turning on slowly, and then his avatar image is projected from some camera somewhere.
That's fine. Hey, how you doing? Sorry to just barge in on you like this.
Yeah, you know, it's just the sun is waking up and getting set, but you know, I guess you're already here anyway.
Yeah. Bear, why don't you tell him what happened?
So it's a whole thing.
Cliff notes it for me.
Do you have a data jack?
Do I have a data jack?
Like, can I just plug in and summarize this, or do I need to tell you the whole thing?
Can you just like, hey, this happened? How hard
Okay.
is that?
All right. So, Mr. Gray. You know Mr. Gray.
Yeah, he's that guy that you don't like.
My mortal enemy. It's not that I don't like him.
Right.
I had no problem with him till he shot Spider in the face.
Okay. That's a problem.
He's here. He's tried to kill us like 3 times. I want to ruin him. And
Okay.
you're the key to that.
I am.
Oh, yeah. Because, and I'll flip out the FBI guy's business card, Mr. Gray is not to be trusted in the shadows. He is working with the feds. He is an informant for the man and not to be trusted. So if you could just put a bunch of things out there on Shadowlands, bunch of like false profiles all corroborating this information.
Yeah, no, I've got bots going. You're recording already.
I'm recording right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
cool.
were. I already got it.
Okay, well, edit this and make it sound cool.
Sound cool, he says. You want explosions in the background? You want laser beams?
No, just make my voice deeper.
How about some glitter that goes off? How about that?
I love glitter.
Awesome.
Dorian Gray is a patsy, a sham. He is not to be trusted. He is working for the feds. If he is part of your crew or you have any interaction with him whatsoever, he is scamming you. He will turn you into the feds with no provocation. Do not trust this man. Here is the federal agent he is working for, and I'll hold up the business card in front of the camera.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. It has its Zoom. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Anything else? Is that all you needed?
I will make a rude hand gesture.
Okay. You want that too?
Right here, Dorian.
Okay. Personal touch. Got it. Okay. Anything else?
No, where can we send the pizza, though?
I don't eat pizza for breakfast. I know that I'm like this big persona and everything. I know that's how it is, but yeah, I don't do that, and I definitely don't eat like low. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. I got food coming anyway. Is there anything else you needed, or can you now leave my humble abode?
I'm gonna set 3,000 new yen down.
What's that for?
This.
For what? Oh, for your post.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay.
Make it good. Follow up. If anyone has any comments or whatever, 3,000 new yen. There you go.
Just slap that over there. All right, I think that concludes our business for this morning. Please don't call and wake me up before 2 p.m. again.
You got it, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
And then his lights start shutting off. The camera goes away. Where you guys going now?
So now should we call Amaging? Or just circuitous route back to Asgard to clean up and make some phone calls?
Oh, I've got a missed call from him. You can talk to him if you want.
Let's just wait till we get back. Just wait till we get back. I will call us another taxi.
Okay. Takes you a little while to get back to Asgard. You can finally get back. Are you gonna search out Amaging, or are you just we'll get to him when we get to him?
So I'm just going to my office and seeing about the business of Asgard.
Sure, things just seem to be running on autopilot.
I will go try to find Amaging, see if he's around.
Amaging, are you around? Or are you going to be getting ready for your dinner date?
Yeah, how long do I have till I have to go to the date?
You still got a good solid 3.5, 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm probably using a water elemental to clean up the chamber.
All right, so
Okay.
I will go and knock on his door and see if he answers.
You get a notification that there's a knock on your door.
Going back through, I'm shutting off the library wall before I open the door, dusting myself off.
You rip open the door to the face of Spider.
Hey,
Hi.
just wanted to let you know couple things because we're I don't know that we're going to be able to resolve this neatly or without involving anybody here. So we totally somehow accidentally got our names written in the book, still trying to figure that out. Dolan's missing. I think we may have already told you that. And then our bug problem, we almost got blown up at our old apartment. Just FYI. So we're going to go take care of somebody named Dorian Gray, who's the person who tried to kill me.
Good.
Just let you know.
Guy working with it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not real sure how we're going to do that. He's working with your mob friends, by the way. I think we covered that guy at the restaurant, whole thing. So if he happens to be in the restaurant you burned down, just take a picture of his corpse for me.
Yeah, I don't plan on burning that down anytime soon.
Okay.
Hey, are you guys are you going downtown for any reason?
Probably not for a while. Literally just got blown out of our own apartment downtown. But I don't think we got noticed this time.
You sure you weren't followed by, Lone Star, any other law enforcement agency?
No, we hightailed it out of there before they got to us.
This is why I like you better than Bear.
It's fine. It's okay. He's pretty upset, but I know you guys will hug it out. It's fine. I just wanted to let you know we also might be dying soon because book in the book of the dead. I don't know. We got nothing. So that's our focus. Get rid of Dorian. Just there you go.
I've got dinner tonight. If you guys could keep an eye on things around here, I don't know where the hell Otto's at. Ghost is doing his own thing, so I don't think he's gonna be of much use right now. Just make sure nothing blows up, and if anything does blow up,
Yeah, we got you.
I'll go shower, get ready, make myself look all nice. How far is this place I'm going to?
Well,
Vinny's
you were
place?
told to Vinny's place.
Hmm?
Vinny's place is all the way downtown. He told you to meet at a place in Touristville, so not even close to Vinny's place. Eventually, when you go to that specific spot, it's actually just a corner intersection of two streets. Right on the dot of that time frame, a very nice limousine pulls up. It stops right next to you.
Guess this is my ride.
Back door pops open.
I'll step in.
The door closes, the lights turn on in the back of the limousine. You are sitting in a limousine with Mr. Nemo. And there are two very heavily armed looking goons sitting across from me. He is in a very up-to-date, tray chic looking suit, Mr. Amaging.
Mr. Nemo.
Thank you for accompanying me for this evening. I thought this business could be taken a little more personally.
I feel like we're getting a little more special attention than Loki ever did.
Well, this particular matter happens to not concern my employer. This would be a private matter that is of great importance to myself.
This wouldn't be at odds with your employer, would it? I kind of don't need any more enemies right now.
No, I don't think my employer would take any issue with what I'm having to deal with, but it does fall to me and not them. If you're interested, I thought that this could be discussed over some food and drink.
Never say no to food.
The limousine will scream out of there. You'll travel for just a little bit. You'll end up downtown. He will take you to a upscale restaurant downtown. When going inside, they hand you a black tie to put on. You're immediately seated at a table on the second story, kind of like a balcony overlooking the dining area. Mr. Amaging, again, I appreciate you taking the time to hear this specific request.
Did a pretty big favor for me.
I assumed that doing a large personal favor could perhaps endear me to one of my own.
I'm all ears.
This is a very delicate matter for me. He reaches into his suit, pulls out a data chip. Most of the information and everything that you'll need will be on this. I promise that it is nothing as daring as the oil incident. This may even seem beneath you. I would see it as a great personal favor to myself. And if you choose to accept this and do this favor for me, let us just say that my gratitude could be seen far more favorably towards you. Now, if you're interested or if you'd like to walk away now, this is the opportunity.
I'll take the data chip and I'll slot it.
You're getting the blueprints for a really nice house somewhere in Bellevue. It's a gated community. You have the full blueprint layout of the house. You have the passwords to get in. You have the passkey to get into the gated community. There are time frames for when the target will be at the residence. You get a full biometric readout of the target. All of their bio data. It is a younger female human. She'll be at this residence at this particular time. It's at least 3 weeks from now on a weekend. That's all that's on the chip, all of that data. What she looks like, how tall she is, all of her biometric data, her blood type, hair color, eye color, cyberware, any maladies or diseases. She has no known maladies or diseases. She has data jack, and she has green eyes and blonde hair.
Does she happen to have a resemblance to Mr. Nemo?
You could maybe put one together. That's everything that's on the chip.
I'm gonna pop the chip out. What is the objective?
Well, your particular team happens to be quite good at acquisitions. I need this target acquired, and then once you have the asset in your possession, you will call this number on this phone that you have already. You'll call me, and we will arrange for recovery of the asset. There is some stipulations that I have for this. The asset cannot be harmed. No physical harm should come to the asset. Utmost care will be taken of the asset. The home, I would like to destroy as much as you want. I do not care the state that the home is left in. You can take anything you want out of there. I have no cares. All I need is the asset acquired. They will be at that location at the date and time that is provided. You have any means necessary to acquire this target. Do whatever you have to. I don't care. As long as you acquire her. Just know that you'll not be alone. There will be some form of security. I don't have the full logistical readout for that, and I apologize. Obviously, you can see why I cannot use my own assets for this particular endeavor. Can you do this?
You did me a huge favor, but I'm gonna need some form of compensation for the team, I gather.
That's understandable. I imagine that money would be required. I assume the original amount that was negotiated for previous acquisition cases.
That was.
It's around 25,000 new yen. He's prepared to double it for this.
I'm prepared to accept that.
If you accept this, then I expect results.
You've seen our results.
I came to you because you have not let me down yet. Don't let this be that time.
She belonged to a corp.
You don't need to know or worry about who the asset potentially belongs to, just that she needs to be acquired.
I need to know who I'm potentially pissing off in the long run from this.
It's not corp related. This is a personal matter.
We have a deal.
Excellent. Let us enjoy dinner, and I shall drop you back off after. He then treats you to a lavish dinner and drinks. It lets you keep the data chip. Do not let anybody get their hands on that. Once the mission is completed, you'll need to return that chip as well. Understood?
Those are acceptable terms, Mr. Nemo.
Should you need payment in advance after you discuss this with your associates, I am prepared to deliver half now, half when the job is completed. Is this agreeable?
It is.
Excellent. Well, I feel like I've wasted enough of your evening. I'm sure you have other things to attend to. My driver will get you back to where you need to be.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Nemo.
Good evening, Mr. Amaging. Then you get a nice anxiety-inducing car ride back. No goons this time, just you in the back of a limousine. You helping yourself to the bar that's back there.
God, yeah.
All right. You'll eventually get dropped off back at Asgard.
I'm immediately calling a team meeting.
Oh, team meeting, everybody. Everybody gets the notification that there's an emergency meeting. Amaging is calling a team meeting, everybody. You get the alert. You either get an alert or one of the guards of Asgard will come and knock on your door or let you know that a meeting is being called.
I'll probably get the alert on my phone and I'll silence the alert. And then when the guy comes in on the door, tell him I'll be there in a minute. I'm busy administering this place and making sure people have enough food to eat.
Are the rest of you joining the meeting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll barge in 5 minutes late.
Amaging, one of your guards lets you know that Bear will be just a few moments.
Spider, what's going on with Bear?
I told you, man. He's upset at you, but he'll be here. Don't worry. He'll be here. You guys can hug it out later. He'll be here. I promise.
Does anyone know where my phone is?
It's in the hallway in the library.
Oh. Why? All right, I'll grab it after this.
So Bear walks in after 5 to 8 minutes of you guys just sitting in the conference room.
Well, now that we have everyone here.
Sorry, I had to finish an email to make sure we had enough rice to get through the winter.
I think everything's fine here. Winter's not for a couple months. Isn't it like July right now?
You're actually coming out of winter. You guys are, I believe, in the time we're entering into.
It's like March or like the end of February or something.
Yeah, it's like the end of February into March.
I am still saying it with the utmost confidence. Like,
That's
we
fine.
have to get the commoners through the winter.
You know what, Bear? You seem really busy. Maybe you should go back to emails.
Okay, you deal with your thing, I'll deal with mine. Best wishes.
Good seeing you.
What's this whole thing about? Because I'm like really busy right now. I have explosive ordnance to handle and big tube go boom boom thing to make.
If Bear goes to leave the room, I will grab him and like steer him back to the table. Be like, just hear what he has to say, and then you can go do your emails.
Oh, I'm gonna shake her off and just rip the door off the hinges. Because I'm real mad at Amaging right now.
Okay, Bear storms off.
Majin, what's up, buddy?
Got a job for us.
Oh,
Pretty well-paying job.
who we killing?
No, we're not killing anybody. We're acquiring an asset.
Damn.
Is that asset a person?
Is there like a place I can plug in the chip?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys set this up as a whole
Okay.
conference.
Yeah.
room,
So
remember?
I'll plug in the chip and then show them all the information. Very, very important client of ours needs us to acquire. We'll just call her Mrs. N.
So you're looking at the biometric data of a young girl, probably in her early 20s, blonde hair, green eyes, has a data jack. You know her blood type. She has no diseases or maladies. You have a complete layout of this 3-story mansion that she is going to be staying at in 3 weeks. And you have all the passcodes that you need to get into the place and into the gated community.
Okay, so if we have all that information, what's the catch? Because, like,
She needs to be unharmed, and we have no idea what the security looks like in this place. She's not corp affiliated. She's definitely someone important to our Johnson. So,
Does she know we're coming? Like, is it a rescue situation?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, so we just get some, like, knockout drugs and break in, knock her out, step out. Easy peasy.
Spider, are you and Bear going to be able to commit to this? Or do I need to contact Brass?
I could tell him about it. To be honest with you, I don't know if it's in our best interest to be messing around in court business right now. I'll see what he wants to do.
If not, this sounds like a super easy job. We use Ghost. He drones out, finds wherever chick is in, her room or something. Wait till late night, break in through a window, maybe. She's already sleeping, get some chloroform, drag her out of the window, and bada beam, bada boom.
We have all the codes to the mansion.
Oh, true. We don't even. Well, yeah. So, we do. Oh my gosh, we dress up as waiters. And we pretend to be part of the serving staff. Not me, because I'm a ghoul. I don't know how I fit into this now that I think about it. So,
I need people I can trust, Otto.
oh, okay. Well, I'll eat people. So, I mean, I guess we have that. I'll eat the evidence.
Are you going to share with him the other part that he told you?
Which other part? The payment?
Well, no, that you don't need to worry about collateral damage to the home.
Yeah. The only stipulation is that she is acquired unharmed. Anything else goes.
Is this like jilted lover BS or something? Like,
How old is she?
Early 20s.
I think all of you are missing the important question here. What's the job pay?
Depending on who's on it, how many we get. I hope I can count on Ghost and Otto for sure. Maybe Brass.
I mean, if there's new yen in it, I'm your man.
I have nothing better to do with my time.
5-man team, 10K new yen each.
Each? Not bad.
Yeah, let's do it. We got access to any kind of like non-lethal munitions or anything like that we can get from the Johnson.
I can make a call.
That would be helpful.
Anything you need, Spider, if you can talk to him and find out. Like I said, I can always call Brass.
Well, so like I know we don't have to worry about collateral damage, but how are we going about this? Are we killing the protection? Are we not killing the protection? Just wondering, because if we're not killing, maybe we pick up some, like, I don't know, tear gas or something. I mean, if we're going in a house, there's going to be hallways. I mean, we can cut off an entire area with the, tear gas grenade. But if we're just going to kill them, then swap it out for a grenade, Like,
I got a better idea. Why don't we just park a van out front and light the back of the house on fire?
Fire usually works.
Pretty much guaranteed they're going to come out the front door. We waste the security. Drop the target with some non-lethal. Stuff them in the back of a van or the trunk of a car. Peel out of there. I'll cover you guys as you get away.
I don't know, it's a little too simple, Like, we didn't even, like, I don't know, we do this, and I feel like there's no issues. Like, we're not going to have to step over each other, or, like, we're not going to have to make any rash decisions, I don't know. It's not really us, I feel like.
Hey, listen, coming from a guy who is mostly moving parts and machinery, the less moving parts you have, the better.
And we kind of thrive on adaptation. Wouldn't be the first time.
Thrive is the right word.
The oil rig.
I wasn't there for that.
But do you say the oil rig out loud?
Oh, yeah.
I thought we agreed never to discuss that ever again. Bugs and
Wait, bugs, oil rig,
stuff.
what are you guys talking about?
We didn't. We
had to be
just
there. Had to be there.
lifted-
Stop. Shh.
Wait, what?
It's okay, they left. I wasn't there.
We just left it an oil rig, but okay. Yes, we had an encounter with bug spirits once. This is not the case this time.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
Can you ever really be 100% sure, though?
It's Dr. Death.
Doctor Who?
All right, let me go talk to Bear. I'll let you know in a few minutes.
So yeah, whatever you leave, I'm gonna look at at Otto and Ghost, and I'd much rather have Brass on this. Bear's in some dreck right now.
I mean, that's fair. They seem a little occupied. It might not be a bad idea. Plus, when's the last time we saw Brass? He's been like a week. Is he even alive? Did he abandon us?
Well, listen, I mean, I know the guy pretty well. I'm not sure how much he's feeling this whole thing you guys got going on over here. I mean, I'm not really mad at him. I'm really just here for the garage anyway. But I can call him. We'll see what's up. Anyways, I'm gonna go make some fire bombs now.
I'm gonna bugger off back to the garage.
So, Spider, are you tracking Bear back down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to his office.
Okay.
I'm not gonna knock. Just gonna bust right in the door, close it behind me. I'm gonna lock it, and I'm gonna walk towards him, and I'm gonna say, before you say anything, I need you to just listen. They're planning a normal runner job, and I feel like we've been in this situation before where we lost everything and then we found another group, and have we come to rely on this group too much? I don't think they can help us. I don't know if they even want to. Why are we still here? What's the point? What are we going to do? Is our problem bigger than this? Yes. So should we just, you and me, two of us?
Oh, I'm on Expedia right now. Like, I'm getting us plane tickets in case we need to get out of here. Because Amaging has involved himself with Mr. Gray and the mobsters and all that, and he doesn't want to discuss it. He won't even discuss it. We need to come up with a plan, and he is not willing to plan. He just wants to yell at me for getting my name in a book for giving a guy a Snickers. So if they're doing a job and Amaging is running the job, he can blow himself up. That's fine.
What are you two gonna do?
Maybe we shouldn't have, I don't know, started to rely on these people so much, because when this happened the last time, it was just us. And then I'm going to pull out the card from the FBI agent, and I'm just going to lay it on the desk in front of us as a big hanging question.
Bold of you to assume I rely on these people.
We do, and you can admit it. But maybe now we don't have to.
All right, I'll call Skelder and Mully.
We're calling Agent Smythe. 2 rings in, picks up.
This is Agent Smythe.
Talk.
Hello.
I'm ready
What?
to talk.
Look, you're gonna have to be more specific. I have obviously have a lot out on tip lines and everything. Maybe you could help me out here.
You have a pocket sec. You know who just called you. I'm ready to talk.
Okay. If you're ready to talk, I'm ready to listen and hear out what you have to say.
In person. No electronic communication. If you're wearing a bug, I'll kill you.
Wearing a bug, you'll kill me. How about we talk on some more friendly terms, since obviously you don't want to come directly to where I'm at, and with that said, I don't completely trust anybody that gives me that kind of line. So I think we're going to meet in a public place.
How about the park? Sound? I'll bring coffee.
I hear it's lovely this time of year.
All right, we'll bring coffee and donuts. You guys like that, right?
Just show up at this specific time. It's tomorrow morning around 11 a.m. Can you do that?
Absolutely.
He'll hang up the phone after that.
After that happens, I'm going to take out the folder that we got with all the information about the book. And I'm going to open that up between us on the table. And I'm going to go, this is what we have to focus on now. Like, close his laptop lid. Like, this. This is it.
11 a.m. rolls around. You're at the park. It's a little busier than what you're used to. There are actually people here instead of at night where it's relatively no one. So there's a hustle and bustle. There's families, etc., things like that. There is one lone individual sitting at a park bench in a brown trench coat. He looks like the same agent that you talked to back inside of Doolin's telesmugger shop.
I'm going to walk right up to him. Really? Brown trench coat? How many stereotypes are you confirming right now?
Do you bring my coffee, or are we just going to start with insults?
I hand him a cup of coffee.
Mr. Informant. Can I call you Mr. Informant? I feel like that's formal enough.
No, you cannot call me Mr. Informant. I am not informing on anything. My associate, Mr. Gray, is informing. You may call me Mr. Gray.
Well, I know you're not him, so that's one check mark out of the way.
Yeah, but I totally am.
Whatever you say. All right, Mr. G.
That works. I like that better.
Why are we having this conversation today? What do you have for me that's important, that you think can be helpful?
I've got a lot of information.
Okay.
That may be of interest to you if you are interested in Mr. Gray.
Yes, I am very interested in Mr. Gray and his associates.
Also, have you heard of Blue Chip?
I don't know what that is.
You should maybe perform a Scroogle search.
Yeah, maybe on my downtime when I'm not working on catching, international terrorists.
All right, so I would like immunity for anything that has happened in the last 6 months in Seattle, and I'll tell you everything I know about Mr. Gray.
Well, Mr. G, I would love to guarantee you that kind of information, that kind of anonymity, but that all depends on the value of the information that you're about to give me. You see the roadblock that we're about to run into right here is you're not going to want to give me that information without me giving you some kind of protection. And I can't really give you that protection without some kind of information.
I interrupt him and go, I know where the Book of the Dead is.
I think we need to start this conversation over.
Thought so.
So you're telling me that this thing that they're looking for actually exists?
Yes.
Yep.
That's a valuable piece of information. See, now we're getting somewhere.
I super do not want it to be in the hands of you guys.
Sure.
The bureaucracy. It'll get shoved into a paper shredder. There'll be pieces of it all over the place.
Well, Mr. G, if you've got any more information like that, then I think that we might be able to play ball here.
I do have another piece of information, but I'm not going to share it until you agree to help us.
Well, I'll tell you what I can do. I can help you out a little bit. We can't be seen interacting, obviously. So I have a liaison that we can go through. He's another agent, very good at undercover. He's also working different angles of this specific case. I can have him liaise with you, and you can feed each other information, And then based off of what he sends back, we'll be able to talk about possible immunity deals. Does that sound agreeable? I promise he's very discreet. He's very good at what he does.
We want blank sends, new identities.
We'll get you, if this pans out the way it should, and we can take down the 2 head individuals that we're going after here, I could potentially get you into witness protection.
Wait, which 2 individuals?
If you don't know everybody that's involved, maybe I'm talking to the wrong person.
No, I know a lot of people. Like, you got to be more specific, bro.
We're talking about the international terrorist, Mr. G.
Uh-huh.
And the associate that he is being contracted to work for.
Oh, the restaurant guy.
Yes, the restaurant guy. Let's not use names out in public. How about that?
The restaurateur.
Sure. So Mr. Restaurant Guy and Mr. International are the targets of this investigation. And I assure you it is ongoing and we will get them.
Oh, absolutely. I am, you know what? A+, UCAS all the way. Yes, let's bring them to justice.
Well, then I guess I'm done here. And I will put you in touch with our agent that's working from a different angle. From more your side, I should say. He's a specialist. He comes highly recommended. He's very trained. He's very capable. And he's worked with your types before. When you're ready to meet him, he gives you a card that has no name on it. It's just a number. Call that.
Enjoy your coffee.
With that, it's a little chilly out here. I think I need to go. Gets up and leaves. What are you going to do now?
Pull out my burner phone.
Okay.
And dial the number.
Rings twice. Picks up.
Hello.
Greetings.
I assume this is someone of importance that I am speaking to.
I am of the utmost importance. I have information that could directly affect your investigation and the
That's all I
prosecution of
need to
multiple
hear
criminals.
over electronic airwaves. So,
How
when are we
undercover are you? Good God.
when are we meeting in person?
Now.
Transmit me your location.
I'll ping it over the phone. And then take the safety off my gun.
I'll be there in 2 hours.
We're going to need more coffee in Danish.
So 2 hours later, that burner phone rings again. Your burner phone rings.
I'll answer it.
I need you to meet me at the corner.
What, are we doing a spy versus spy thing? Like, I'm sitting here under a tree.
Yes, out in the open.
All right, I'll get up, down my coffee, check the cup, and march that way.
Sure. There's a nondescript white van.
I reach into my pocket.
The door slides open. There's nobody in the back. You just hear a voice from the driver's side. Get in.
No.
This is the only way this is happening. You got to trust me.
Spider, are you coming?
Stop trying to shoot the person who's going to help us. And I get in the back of the car. Like,
all right, well, now I'll get in.
So you get in the van, the door closes, and the driver gets up from the seat, steps back into the back of the van with you, whips out a badge. Hello. My name is Agent Kevin Spencer. And that's where we'll end. Hello. Yes. This is Agent Spencer. I have them helping me now. We'll have to put out all the tips to the snitches, the dregs, everybody. You know what? Let's get the patrons involved as well. Call up Crimson Gecko, Bear, the Rogue 404, Absolute Drekstorm, Nicholas, Anthony, Tim, and John. Tell them to head downtown. Start spreading it around, all the clubs. Then let's get Tommy, Computer Sam, Martin, Michael, Niles, Flatty One Gaming, Manic, and Sander. Send them all the way down south. Head them out into the wastes of the Puyallup. There's got to be some snitches out there that know something. And finally, let's get Pelko, Winter, Jim, Austin, the musician, myself, and Shadow Dagger. We're gonna head to the west. Spread it all over. Get the word out. Put names to faces. Dig up the dirt. We're coming for these guys.
The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Critical Hits to use such names, logos, artwork, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Critical Hits in any official capacity whatsoever.